Now, I want to talk about some of my friends who believe that my disposition when it comes to females and issues of equality and equity that I seem to be sounding like a hardliner. They imagine if I actually know that there are a lot of injustices, gender-based injustices, and sorts of violence. I understand you're supposed to feel that way, and probably because of what your realities have been over the years, and I respect that. I honor that. Excuse me. I hope you've drank water today. So I honor that, and I feel that your grievances are valid. But in the validity of your grievances, I would want you to know that there are still some people who were trained in the best way that men should be trained. So when you make blanket statements, you group every man as an abuser, you make claims that every man out there does not want a lady to rise, does not want a lady to grow up in her career and the rest of them. I feel something is fundamentally wrong with you. They are human. I want you to know that some of us are most committed to giving the girl child the best of exposures at all times. It's not something that is negotiable. We know that so well, and we're doing it, and we're going to do it till the day we die. We know that. But we also understand the fact that God, in His infinite mercy, made them male and female. Now, my conversation is around family. A man has his role as a father, and a woman has his role as a wife. I'm a Christian, and I make bold to say that. So it's not as if it's something I do, hush, hush, hush. No. I'm a full blown bodied Christian, and I take pride in that. The Lord is my Savior, and it's something to be very, very, very excited about. Yes, and I am. So I feel that there is a reason why God made them male and female, husband and wife. We live in a world where the Western society feels that they are the prototype for everything we do. Kudos to them. When you hear things like Beke Wabara, there is a reason actually, but then I don't really feel that everything about my culture is terrible. I know some cultures repress women a lot, but as an Igbo man who has an only sister, who has had every exposure that I've had, I don't feel that my sister has been repressed from being whom she wants to be or living her dreams when it is possible. I don't really think that she has been denied things in the family because she's a woman. Never. I understand that there are things that probably like, don't you know you're a woman and all that. I understand that quite well. But then that doesn't also take away the fact that even at that, we respect her autonomy and we respect her visions and her dreams. So when you come to bandy these conversations about, for example, I've seen people make very flimsy conversations around washing of clothes at home, doing the dishes and all that. May you permit me to let you know that if you are privileged to have a man who is well trained or who is willing to be trained, these conversations are not big deals. Personally, I wash plates at home. Personally, I sweep the house. I do every available house chore that is possible. I wash the toilet and all that. So for me, a woman being with me is not going to be aching her head about these things. But the truth remains that any day I notice that for some reasons, now this is not in a marital relationship anyways, because in a marital relationship, I can't say any day I notice. Because any day it happens, you find a way to sort it out, because from where we come from, it is for better, for worse. And that is our prayer, that we will commit to this journey with our soul in such a manner that we know that we are not really going to be going anywhere from there. So I feel that the conversation about everything being equal 100 50 50 50 50 and all that, I feel that to a very large extent is misguided and should not be allowed to settle so much with our people. There is the beauty in being a female, there is the beauty in the elegance of a woman. Whether you know it or not, understand that. Then, in being a supportive woman, there is so much joy and fulfillment in that task, whether you want to own it up or not. That is why most of us don't joke with women when we see them with their wedding bands. It doesn't mean that we don't respect the ones without wedding bands. But what I'm saying is this: when you see a woman with a wedding band, it says a lot about what her realities and how difficult it is, because she's coordinating her own life and coordinating that of the family also. Now, this is not a spite on ladies who are still single. Definitely, we respect everybody. I respect everybody I say. But then, if a woman is pregnant, she definitely has a special form of respect from me. Do you understand? I was somewhere in a supposedly in a five-star hotel, and one of the ladies working there was heavily pregnant. I was traumatized, honestly. I couldn't stand the sight to stay there and see her go through that, asking me, "Excuse me, sir, what would you eat?" With the whole thing, chemistry and everything she's going through, and I would feel comfortable. And I honestly, she didn't really get to serve me anywhere. I told her that it's fine, I'm okay. I had to sort myself out. I didn't really need to put her through that stress. So, personally, I feel that women are special breeds that should be cherished, loved, nurtured, heard, seen, and I see them as great members of the team. They are great team players also when well incorporated into a team. So, but I don't understand the toxicity that is coming with the feminism of the Nigerian version. I've never been a fan. I would not be a fan. Probably, maybe till the day I would meet someone with a very superior argument, then I'll listen and know why I should join the feminism movement and the rest of it. But for now, all I see is a group of very bitter people who see everything from the prism of gender, who don't really pay attention to our peculiarities as Africans and why we should keep up our various traditions. The other day, I was listening to a few people making comments about a woman kneeling down for her husband and the rest of them. Onyekachi definitely will not be needing that. I can't. But then, if you come out and the woman wants to make you mad, just basic human relationship skill, and she just wants to blow your mind, probably she starts hailing you and the rest of them. You understand, and probably kneels down to serve you anything. Brother, you go off. You understand? And at that point, she has made a statement to you. And if a man who will sense, those things definitely, when it is not done in a negatively manipulative, there is positive manipulation anyways. When it's not done in a negative or toxic manipulative manner, then trust me, she's definitely going to get a few things for such acts of love and display and the rest of it. Is what it is. Let's not jump around it. Trust me, it's clear. Just like I also staying where I am, writing a love letter. Some of us that are good with playing with words, writing a love letter, sending it across to babe, in an afternoon, probably with some wine and some few things, that type of thing, just to tweak up the thing a bit. Babes comes around, she's going to be like, wow, baby blew my mind and all that. That is the love language of a woman. Men, respect, pride and the rest of them is there with them. So there is no need of doing back and forth about these things when it comes to us. I feel we should pay close attention, understand the peculiarities of both gender, and honor them. Nwoke honor nwaanyị, nwaanyị honor nwoke. You see this madness about feminism. Actually, iji adọka mmadụ akwa, I want to tear people's clothes and the rest of them. They want to get involved in unnecessary dick measuring contests with the other gender, everything being looked at from the lens of gender. For me, I really feel that that is not worth it. Then if you're a man and you're one of the reasons you rape women, you abuse them, you talk down on them, you don't allow them to live their dreams, especially when it falls within basic confines of what the both of you had agreed earlier on. I think you're a problem also and you need to be addressed. Oh no, I feel very terrible and traumatized each time I listen to all these gender conversations. So now because I know for me, babe definitely has to live the best of her life. She has to work. She has to. I can't do housewife. Onyekachi will not do. Her brain will block. Except babe wants to stay at home and run business. It's fine. But even if I know he has seen that the money has not still come, but even if the money is juba everywhere, there is a reason why she has to go out, interact, get ideas, and also share with you the hobby. That's what I feel. So for me, with a very, very committed man and a man who is sincere about having a better society, I think the most of these merchandisers, I think they will soon be out of business, and then we will definitely have a better society. Na bekwala mebiere anyị ụwa anyị nọ n'ime ya, mebie ekwe ụgwọ ya. Take note and be well informed.